published her 3 times, and Judy Skutch, one of the original 4, who really ushered the course in here, and I was having lunch with her and her husband. They were both in their 70s at the time, and she was telling me all these stories, and one of them was that in the early years, she kind of had a little tear in her eye, remembering when her and her husband used to go around and share the course before they got into the publishing kind of as their primary function. But when she went out one time in the very early years, when the course had just come out and been published, she went to speak to this group, and it's one of these typical auditoriums that have like the big curtains, you know, and then the curtains part and then you come out. Well, she's behind the curtains, and there's a podium out on the stage, and she's just meditating and relaxing before going out to give a talk on the course. And you know, she's got, the course is out there on the podium. When it was originally published, it was 3 hard copy volumes, 3 books. So they're out on the podium, and she's in there listening, and she's just listening, and she can hear the audience in the front row talking, and they're like all buzz. The Holy Lady is speaking tonight. And she's behind the curtains going, oh my God. And she's going to speak from and read from the Holy Book. And she's like, oh my God, it's happening again. Like this awareness, like holy people and holy books. And she's like, behind the curtain, she starts to get really stirred up. I said, what did you do? She said, the time came, she burst through the curtain, she went out there, she took the books off the podium and boom, 1, 2, 3, and she stood on the books and gave the whole talk from standing on the books. As the people in the front row gasped, the Holy Lady is standing on the Holy Books. And I had to laugh because there was an early Course in Miracles teacher who actually had told his students, never let the Course touch the ground.
Like the Quran.
Yeah, very much, you know, this holiness idea getting projected to people and books, holy scriptures and on and on. So that, I thought you might enjoy that story because she told me many, many, many funny stories about just humbleness and not getting into the error. In fact, she did describe to me how when she went to Australia for the first time, she went all the way down to Australia. There was a lot of media coverage for her first visit and bringing the Course to Australia. It was a big media kind of group that was around her and everything. But she had brought her daughter, Tamara, with her. And so when she went down there, it would be like Nicole Kidman doing a press conference or something. Judy's down there with the book and light bulbs flashing, photographs, journalists buzzing and everything that Judy has come to bring the Course to Australia. And her daughter, I believe she was probably a teenager at the time, Tamara, just watching this whole circus go on and on and on and on until finally one of the journalists saw her and came over and says, what's it like being the daughter of Judy Skutch? You're a teenager. What's it like being the daughter of this amazing woman, Judy Skutch? And Tamara said, she farts and like any woman. Teenage fashion. And Judy is telling me these stories. You see, the journey is one of humbleness. That will take you into humbleness. You got a media frenzy around you, photographers, journalists. You start to feel a little important. Your teenage daughter comes in, you know, and really knocks out everything underneath it, you know. So this isn't about studying a book for decades. This is about humbleness. It's about impersonal life, you know. It's transcending the personality. It's about seeing perfect equality with everyone and everything. And those are experiences that are designed to bring us back into the humbleness of who we truly are and who we've always been. Very different from the world, which always is trying to puff something up, make something more important. All the world knows is inferior, superior. It's just playing the teeter-totter game with absolutely everything. Every person, every possession, everything in this world is on the ego's teeter-totter of importance and superior, inferior. And the only lesson we have to learn is complete equality. And that is humbleness. That's what humbleness is.